Hello and welcome to a brand new video, this time in Auto Police Japan. Without further ado, let's get it started. Okay, as always, we will take you through the qualifying lap. So first of all, Auto Police is not a common track, at least maybe not known outside of GT7. Not too sure, because I think even in GT4 I don't think I was or at least I don't remember the track itself, and I don't think I've seen it in other games as well. Of course, I don't play a lot of GT racing games. At least I've not seen in the ones that I've played in. Anyways, so if you're not familiar with the track, so that's how it's going so far. So you can see how the track ebbs and flows, as they call it. I really like this track, and I should say that this car suits this track as well. You can see my teammate going out of the way there, making sure that I make my lap the fastest. So let's just go through at least the second half of the lap here. So I'm really happy with my lap here. It's really going quite good. So here, brake really hard into second gear. It's a kind of a U-turn or U kind of a turn. Yep. Then here is a little bit of a downhill. So it's your car is going really fast. So you want to brake really early into this right-hander here in third, fourth gear. So here, just going through the corners here, just downshifting a little bit, or just taking out your foot out of the gas. Going to these left-handers here, really fast flowing corners. That's why I say that I think the Alfa Romeo is built for this track, and I felt good in sector 3 all throughout the racing itself, but that's foreshadowing, of course. Let's see how that would go. The qualifying itself, I'm really doing quite well. So here you want to wait and then go for the acceleration. You have to wait for a certain amount of time before you can accelerate fully. But yeah, this will be a 1:46.0. Really happy with that lap time. It qualified me for P number 6. So let's see how the sprint race would go. Alright, then let's go to the sprint race. So P number 6, as I mentioned, that's where I'll be starting. So in the past 2 races in the sprint, I've not been doing quite well in the sprint races itself. So let's hope to do much better. 5 lights, away we go. So Alfa Romeo, I've told you before, is not a good starting car out of the line. Many people are already coming up to me and also going into the inside there. So I'm having to go in the middle of the track there. And let's see how it goes. Yeah, I kind of braked somewhere where I would usually brake, and I think there was a little bit of contact there with the McLaren on the outside there. If you look back later on, it's a little bit of a double banging, I would say. So I'm kind of the second offender there. I think the primary contact came from the other guy who was on the outside just now. But yeah, regardless, if there's any penalties that come my way, I will take it. Here, just going through the inside, yeah, managed to make one position there. Yeah, my also car screaming there a little bit. So now going to be fast forwarding a little bit. Going through this sequence of corners here, coming to the hairpin here. Yep, very aggressive move there, I think, in the inside of the hairpin there. But I decided to just let it go, because still a lot to fight for. Going through this sequence of corners. Yep, all going good so far. And you can see now the red car there having a bit of a moment going out there. And yeah, going to get back P number 7. And yeah, let's see how it goes. So lap number 5, there is no positions that changed except for now. When the guy in front got some penalties, 0.5 second worth of penalties, so I needed to keep right close to him so that I could make that overtake there through him, as he was ghosted. And going through this sequence of corners to the right hand, he has too much of speed going through there. Yeah, kind of lose momentum, and if you go into the grass there, the car really slows down because of the settings. But yeah, back to P number 7. Okay, so we are already in our final lap. Yep, still in P7 there, but you can see that the P number 5 guy there is really slow. I think he's having tire troubles there. So I've saved up my tire quite okay there, and yeah, make a good move here into the inside. The same guy there making a move to the inside. Yeah, managed to keep him out of bay there so far. So still going good, still in P number 6. Let's see how I would take the hairpin that is coming up. I decided not to defend it too much, just go somewhere in the right hand side there. But yeah, he kind of makes a dive bomb there, and yeah, made the switcheroo work there. So really happy with that. Now going through the sequence of corners, going with the fast forward a little bit. Now coming to his P5, and as I mentioned, I think his tire was a little bit off there. So you can see a lot of close calls there. And going through this sequence of corners, he's defending quite well there, and I kind of banged him a little bit in the wrong angle, and that kind of slowed me down. And yeah, because of that, many people again overtook me, and now I'm down all the way to P number 9. You can see a big kerfuffle there, a lot of cars grouping into one position there. But yeah, from P6 to P number 9, not the happiest of moments, but I will take it. A much better sprint race than the previous two. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And go we will. So P number 5 in the feature race, starting the feature race in P number 5. Again, it's reverse grid. That's why from P9 I'm now P number 5. It will be a rolling start, of course. Again, feature race. So let's see how things would go. It's going to be hard. Feature race, quite long, 40 minutes. Yeah, but let's see. I felt that I had good pace here, so I don't see any reason why I can't hold the guys behind. But going through this sequence of corners, you can see the guy there right close to me, and I'm focusing too much behind, and I kind of missed my braking point there. The braking point is usually at about 100-meter board there. While I was looking behind, I completely missed that, and now all the way down to P13. But there are some incidences that happened here. I don't know what happened exactly, and yeah, because of this I'm passing through many cars and back to P number 8. So net I only lost about 3 positions. Yeah, of course I shouldn't have lost it in the first place, but P8 it is. Alright, so let's go to the next lap. The McLaren there makes a mistake. Yeah, gives me 1 position. It's good on my side now, P number 7. So let's go a little bit in fast forwarding. Let's see what happens here. So going through this sequence of corners, yeah, the car behind is very close, the Peugeots behind, and yeah, they are basically gonna get past me. You can see from the radar they are very close behind into the hairpin. I decided not to fight it, just go in the outside there, trying to yeah, not give them too much space there. But yeah, they just muscle past me. The first car, at least the red one, and the blue one behind also hounding me. So I'm trying to keep into the inside here, going through the sequence of corners, trying my best to defend as much as I can. But the Peugeots were quite strong there. You can see they are right beside me now, and I decided not to fight too much. Decided to fight in later laps when I think I can fight a bit better. So now P number 9. So now I'm going to show a slew of errors from the other drivers here going through this right-hander. Yeah, it's really easy to be drawn into the grass there, so I totally understand what happened there. But yeah, that gains me 1 position, and in the next laps, actually 2 laps later, there's going to be another mistake there, a little bit later there, but still somewhat in the same place there. So yeah, another place gained, lap number 5, P number 7. Now lap number 7, P7, and you can see the Toyota in front of me is yeah, having kind of a dreadful few corners there. So I smell blood, and I try to go to the inside here. Let's see if he'll give me enough space. Yes, he does. Yep, and I give him enough space there on the left hand side as well. He's mirroring me, but the move is done. So P number 6. Alright, so lap number 10 there. X-Allen makes a mistake there going through that sequence of corners. He's losing a few positions, though the Peugeots already passed him, and I'm very close to him there. Yeah, almost not banging him, or trying not to bang him, because he's going a little bit slow there. I'm trying to go to the outside. Yeah, he kind of turns into me there, but yeah, all is good. I'm trying to go into the inside there. Yep, just going as much as I can to the inside, and yeah, the move is done. So P number 5. So lap number 13, I decided to come into the pits there. Very messy kind of entry there, but regardless, let's fast forward also a little bit. So I started the race in mediums, and now I'm going to the soft tires, and I'm trying to fuel it as much as I can to go to the end of the race, of course. And I come out in P number 5, but will be challenged here by the McLaren, who goes past me. So P number 6. And just a lap later, that was my pace on the soft there. So just a lap later, I'm challenging the McLaren in front of me. So I'm going into the middle there, just so to pressure him a little bit. And yeah, just like that, he kind of outbrakes a little bit and managed to take that corner, and up to P number 5. Now I had a couple of laps where I was battling my teammate, maybe one or 2 laps that was close to him, and here I really decided to go for the move there. I went to the inside. I think he respected me and gave me a lot of space as well, so thanks for that. P number 2. In P number 2, of course, all good things must come to an end. Here, while toggling the fuel gauge there, I kind of was very distracted and I missed the 100-meter braking board there. Yeah, just completely outbroke there and went to the sand there. And here I'm going to lose 3 positions. Yeah, dropping me to pin number 5. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So at this point, of course, I was fuming with my stupidity, for a better lack of word there. And because of that, I'm making a bit more mistakes as well while I'm fuming. Of course, the tires has been a little bit dirty as well, but yeah, pin number 6. And just like that, we are starting the penultimate lap of the race and my final lap, of course, because the time will run out. But yeah, going in pin number 6 there, a lot of good things to take out of the race. First of all, starting from qualifying, I qualified quite high, P number 6, my highest qualifying position. So that gave me a lot of good confidence going into the sprint race. But of course, I was dropped down a little bit after having some issues there. Regardless, I think in the sprint race itself, it was one of my best sprint races, despite the problem towards the end there of the guy in front there, which I also had to react, and then I reacted poorly. Then starting the feature race, had a bad start. Of course, I went to the gravel there, of course, like what I'm doing now as well, going to the grass. Then afterwards, I think in lap number 21 it was, or 20, I kind of outbroke and went towards the end. So just 2 moments of lack of concentration that caused the issue there. But here, as you might have seen just now, my teammate had a little bit of coming together in front there. So now I'm going to pin number 5. So 1 more position gained through my teammate, but in the team I think it's just a switch there. Yeah, but coming back into pin number 5, I think is already a good return. I started the lap itself in last position, if you remember, after my going to the gravel there. So with that in mind as well, I think coming back to pin number 5 with all the mistakes that I've made, I think it's a very, very good race. So I should not take that for granted. I must do better in terms of concentration, that's for sure. And yeah, just a bit more training as well, I think, and I think I'll get better. So coming through the sequence of corners, pin number 5. So very happy with that. I wish, of course, I could do this more in the future as well. So with that said, coming to the standings, I still don't know how much points are awarded exactly in the race. But nonetheless, I'm in P8 there in the classifications. Good 9th and 5th for the sprint and feature races. And that gives me a combined total of 38 points. So very far away from the top guy who is almost finishing 1st and 2nd in every race. I'm not even thinking about that, to be honest. I'm just enjoying my race so far, just going through this new experience of GT racing. That's my only focus. Just do much better in terms of wheel-to-wheel racing, because I usually do a lot of practices, a lot of these Gran Turismo events, which you just battle with the AI. So there's not much of battling going on there. So wheel-to-wheel racing with real guys are where you will improve, and that's what I hope to do in the upcoming races as well. As I continue this momentum, let's see how it goes in the next race. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.